Thank you very much, Dash and Jensen. Thank you so much for joining me after your game. Great game from you, especially on LeBlanc. I want to ask about this champion actually, because it's one of the main picks right now. You picked it very early against and leaving Lissandra open when we know that it's a counter matchup. And I'm just wondering, how strong is the champion right now? Because it's doing so well in a meta where on the mid lane you have a lot of point-and-click CC, and it's not supposed to do so well against this kind of champion. So LeBlanc broken against?
Maybe. It's pretty strong for sure, but I think we realized it's one of Icon's best champions as well. So it was kind of like, it's one of my best champions, it's one of his best champions, so we kind of just, pick it. I think a champion like Lissandra can do well into it, but again, it's like pretty hard because the gank setup from LeBlanc is pretty scary, and if LeBlanc plays really well, then it can be pretty hard to win. Yeah.
Well, you were the better LeBlanc player today, then, which gave you the Oppo player of the game. What did you think about your performance?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. Wasn't too many mistakes. I was a bit sad I died. I think I shouldn't have died that one timing, but other than that, I think I played pretty well, yeah.
It's interesting to see the shifts in how teams are doing in the second round robin, because the LEC, who was supposed to do well, are not doing so well. LCK is just becoming stronger. The LPL is underperforming. You guys are doing incredible. Cloud9 was doing super well, and also 100 Thieves on the last game against EDG. What's your take on the shift and how teams understand the meta right now when it comes to different regions?
I think when you first come into Worlds, you try to understand the meta and kind of play what like the better teams are playing. So for us, I think we struggled a bit because we kind of like played champions that weren't like maybe too much our own style. So then, we kind of adapted, tried to like think of what makes us good as a team. So we changed that a little bit. As for the other teams, I don't really know. I think the most important thing is just you play what you're confident with.
Can you give more about what makes you confident and the shift and the adaptations that you did in the drafts?
I don't want to like talk too much about the draft, but I think it's mainly just we play team comps. We've played a lot in NA and kind of have an idea how to play, and not so much follow the meta of like the very top teams, because it can be a bit hard to play things you haven't played too much yourself. So yeah, we're kind of just playing what we feel confident and comfortable with.
Playing your game and not especially by the book. Looking ahead at this day right now, Jensen, you're looking really good with Team Liquid. What can we hope of the next game? You beat Mad Lions the first time around. How do you guys make it out?
I thought LNG would be the most important match for us, since we do have, we're head-to-head against Mad Lions, right? So this was for sure the most important game for us to win, and I think, going into Mad Lions, I think we all feel confident. We beat them before, so hopefully we can do it again. Hopefully
you guys can do it again. Well, Jensen, thank you very much for the interview. Good luck on the rest of your games, and we're going to take a short break now, and we'll come back with the third game of the day, Genji versus LNG. Stay tuned.